Yes guys, and welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, then welcome to the channel, and if you've seen my face before, but not yet subscribed, then welcome back. Today, I'm addressing the 4-3-3 fourth variation, by far the most meta 4-3-3 formation in the game. Very balanced, however, I do have on my ultra attacking preset, but use it and tell me what you think. Before we get into the tactics, however, please make sure you subscribe if you find this video useful, as it is very greatly appreciated. Anyways, I'm not going to waste any more of your time, let's get into the tactics. So our defensive style is going to be balanced and our width is going to be 5. Now, on a slightly more defensive formation like the 4-4-2, etc., I use 4 on my width, but because this formation is quite attacking, I use 5 on width because it ignites a counter attack far quicker than using a lower width. With our depth, I always use 5, no matter if your formation is defensive, attacking, always use 5 on depth. If you are slightly more confident and like to play the offside trap, then up it to 6 or 7, but for me, 5 is perfect because you're not going to get hit on the counter attack and you're also going to keep hold of the ball. Our offensive style is going to be long ball. Now with the 4-3-3 fourth variation, you'll see in a minute that we have 2 wings who are always going to be running in behind, getting behind the defense and basically making brilliant runs. We want to thread one ball through in, they got a one-on-one opportunity in which they can slot it away, near post or cross it in for our striker. With our width, I use 7 now. This formation is extremely wide. You'll see on the formation in a second, the wingers play extremely wide, hugging that touchline. They're going to be causing major problems to their fullbacks. We want them to get behind, cut inside, and get behind their fullbacks. Our players in the box is going to be 5 now. I do not up this to too much, like 6 or 7, because of the fact we do not want our wingers getting into the box. They are there to provide the ball into the box. We do not want them getting in there or shooting, because otherwise they are out of position. Corners 3 and free kicks 1. I'll say it again, on corners always use 3. You do not want to use anything else. 3 is perfect. If you use too low, then simply you're wasting a brilliant opportunity, and if you use too high, then you're going to get hit on the counter attack. 3 kicks 1 again. So like I was saying, the wingers on this formation do hug the touchline, as you can see here. They are extremely wide and they are going to be the ones whipping in the ball for our strikers or cams to feed off of. So, speaking of our wingers, they're going to have, like I said, getting behind and cut inside. Now, I always recommend using this. Don't use anything else. Do not use get into box with cross. Like I said, they will go too far out of position. Our striker is going to have stay central, stay forward and getting behind. He is always going to be up there when we need him the most. We get a counter attack or we clear it from a corner. He's going to be there running in behind their centre halves and causing major problems. Our cam is going to have get into box across and stay forward. By far the most meta instructions to have in your cam. Your cam is going to be the player you're playing around, 1-2s, tiki-takas around, and he's going to be the main catalyst of this team. Our centre mids, aka our box-to-box centre mids, are actually going to have cover centre, and that is it. We do want them to get into the box occasionally, or sometimes stay on the edge of the box for that long shot, and we also want them to get back and get forward. Our fullbacks, some of our defenders are actually going to have stay back while attacking default. Now, I said this every single video, you can check every single video. Always use stay back on your fullbacks, and I'll tell you why now. If you use balanced attack on your fullbacks, then simply they're never ever going to get back in game. If you use stay back while attacking, if you ever want them to get up in the pitch in game or get out the pitch in game, simply go on your D-pad. You don't have to pause the game. Go on your D-pad and turn on attacking fullbacks. But you can't put stay back while attacking on your fullbacks. So that is by far the most meta instructions to have. Centre halves, default on goalkeeper is actually going to have super keeper and comes crosses. Now I cannot stress this enough really, if you didn't already, always use comes for crosses and super keeper. By far the most meta instructions to have. You'll see every single pro using it, including Shore, Tex, etc. Every single pro you can name will be using these instructions, and I'll tell you why now. Your goalkeeper is basically going to catch the ball and punch the ball down the corners. It may not sound like much, but trust me guys, you'll notice it a lot in game. Anyway guys, here are the tactics and instructions to the 4-3-3 fourth variation. Like I said, the most meta 4-3-3 in the game, not only because it's very fun to play with and it's very attacking, it's also very unpredictable. Your wingers can get behind, your striker can get behind, your cam can play through balls out to our wingers or to our striker. And that's why I love this formation. Anyway guys, have a nice day, have a nice week, and goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe.